Welcome to the Deploying a Single Node ZTC Edge System training module. The deployment steps covered in this training module are also included in the Quick Deployment Guide that ships with your system. The guide provides you with the 6 steps necessary to successfully deploy your environment. We'll now cover these 6 deployment steps. We'll first look at Step 1, connecting a keyboard, monitor, and power to the node. Then Step 2, powering on the node and entering a single node deployment. And Step 3, connecting the P1 network port. Let's now walk through the process of initially deploying your ZTC Edge environment. Please note, the single node deployment works the same on the ZTC100i and the ZTC110i systems. Here you'll see a typical ZTC single node environment, where there is a single node, a cable connected to the P1 network for access to your existing LAN, a keyboard, monitor, and power. To begin the deployment, power on your node. When the monitor screen displays instructions, make sure you press the S key to deploy a single node. The required confirmation of choice screen appears next. This tells you that you've selected a single node system and prompts you to continue with the deployment. If you select yes, the single node deployment will continue. If you select no, you will be taken back to the deployment screen. In this example, we'll select yes. Next, select the keyboard mapping for the deployment and click OK to continue, or click back to go back to the required confirmation of choice screen. We'll select USA Key Map and click OK. Now, a message on the screen instructs you to select the method to configure the network address of this node. Use the Tab key to select one of the following: Automatic configuration via DHCP, which is the default selection. When selected, this option configures the P1 network as a dynamic IP configuration. The manual configuration static address option is used if you'll be providing a static IP address for your P1 network. A dialog box will appear allowing you to enter IP addresses obtained from your network administrator. You'll need an IPv4 network address, IPv4 netmask address, and an optional gateway address. We'll select Manual Configuration and use the Tab key to click on OK. The static network configuration screen appears. Enter valid values in the IPv4 address, IPv4 netmask, and optionally, the gateway fields. Click OK to continue. A Confirm Configuration dialog box appears. Validate your entries and use the arrow keys or Tab key to navigate to Save, which is the default, to save the displayed values, or navigate to Back to return to the previous screen. We'll select Save and then press the Enter key. We'll now move on to Step 4. The deployment will begin. The screen will continue to display various status messages for 5 to 10 minutes until the deployment completes. When the deployment completes, you'll be asked to connect to an IPv4 address. If you selected static network configuration during the initial setup, enter the IPv4 address you provided. If you selected automatic configuration via DHCP, enter the IPv4 address provided by the system. To complete the single node installation, please view the Initially Accessing the ZTC Console, Registering Your System training module. In this module, you'll complete the deployment by performing Step 5, Accessing the ZTC Console, and Step 6, Registering Your System. This completes the Deploying a Single Node ZTC Edge System training module. Thank you for viewing this module.